Yeah, let's talk about the New Year special, and even just like before we talk about it, how it was even advertised like an hour after airing the finale. It's like,
they showed the trailer. It's like the next time trailer, wasn't it?
It is, isn't it?
But
yeah.
it was a much shorter trailer. The TV version was different to the one that was released online.
I prefer the online one.
Yeah, the online one reveals more about the plot, I feel, which let's get into in a second. But it's called the Eve of the Daleks.
Eve of the Daleks.
Eve of the Daleks. They're not continuing the revolution thing. It's not another R.
Yeah, this is something different.
Let's just speculate because we don't really know much. Do you think we're going to see Davros?
I'll be honest. I mean, from the trailers, it doesn't look like it. From the trailers, it looks very contained. You got this warehouse. You got this time loop. Very kind of like Edge of Tomorrow vibes. Yeah. To say. I don't think we'll see Davros, but as I've always
do you think we will see Davros before Jodie regenerates?
I'll be honest, not really.
I thought if we were, it was going to be in this special.
No, same.
But after watching the trailer, I can't see him really fitting in there.
But you never know. But I mean, I guess the highlight of this era, and I've always talked about it on this podcast, is how we don't know anything. Everything is under wraps. I mean, as we got introduced to Joe Martin, we didn't have a clue she was giving the Doctor.
Yeah.
It's the Doctor, so you never know. But
yeah.
But heading off the trailers alone, I don't think so. I honestly think having the idea of this time loop is going to be really awesome for the Daleks. Just
like a Groundhog Day thing,
exactly.
Yeah.
So just they're able to keep killing off folks without consequences.
Because in the trailer, you see the three of them get exterminated,
literally, and you think,
I think it's gonna be really good fun. My only hesitation with it would be that as long as it's not like Hellbent. Going round and round and round. No. There's got to be difference in the time loops.
Don't you mean Heaven Sent?
Heaven Sent.
I was going to say.
Do you know what I mean? Like you can't. I don't just want to see them doing the same thing for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And getting a little bit further each time.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I hope they change it up. I mean, I like the new guns the Daleks.
Yeah, like a little revolver on it.
It's like a
minigun.
It's like a minigun. It looks cool. I mean, I honestly think the whole time loop thing is going to tie into what's happening with the TARDIS in Flux. That's not explained still. We still don't know what's happening with the TARDIS.
That's true, yeah.
You've got all that black
gunk.
Or whatnot slime.
Yeah.
So I hope they actually explain that.
Yeah.
And that perhaps ties into on the poster the TARDIS is.
Poster looks great, doesn't it?
It does.
Some of the best promotional. I know because we've spoken privately about some of the promotional art, and the design of it is very good, but it's just too saturated. There's too much. I feel they just need to tone it down a little bit. Some of it's been great, and the poses of the characters are great, but it's all the bright colours, and sometimes it looks just a little too much.
Yeah,
but this looks really good.
It definitely looks good. I mean, it's an upgrade from any of the Spider-Man any of the Spider-Man things, the posters they've done previously.
That's true. Anything else you want to speculate about the Eve of the Daleks?
Eve of the Daleks, I think, is going to be interesting. It's interesting because it almost looks exactly the same as Resolution, the way how you've got these two new characters, which is what happened in Resolution with those two new characters. So I don't know, but it'd be interesting to have a contained thing. And I really, as we talked about, I really like how Chibs has handled the Daleks, how he hasn't just forced them in for the sake of forcing them in, and now they've got their own trilogy, isn't it?
Yeah. No, sorry, I was listening, but I was just going to say it's only 3 weeks till that episode comes out as well, which isn't too bad.
That's nuts.
But no, I agree with you. Obviously, we've been going back and watching the episodes, and it's like every series is either the RTD era, anyway, is either Daleks finale or Daleks mid-series. Dalek finale, that's the pattern it goes.
Very good point.
And the mid-series ones are, apart from Dalek in series 1, they're usually a bit of an alright episode. There's not too much to talk about with them. But and by doing that, you sort of get null to them. You don't see them as much.
That's
as
a really good point.
But by having them in one episode a year, right at the end of the year,
it gets the hype.
Yeah, it does, and I prefer it like that. And if there's one thing that I really like from the Chibnall era that I would like to carry on, it's that.